It's me, everybody! Reddit's favorite yelling man! Ha ha ha! We laugh, we yell! Oh, I'm awakening! Oh, Goda. Is it Goda? Is it Hakta? It's time to find out. That's a very special time of the week. Once again, everybody, a time for Midda, perhaps. We will decide which side of old Schrodinger's gambit Oda will fall on this week. I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call from the base department. They're saying this chapter is leaving a message. This is still to be decided. This is still to be decided. Should we immediately do it? Should we immediately make our gambit for the stars? Is it a Goda chapter or is it a Hakta chapter? And should we? I think we decided last time. Midda is unacceptable. Midda is pure cringe. I think gambling is based. Stakes is based. Losing it all on one big pitch of Goda or Hakta is pretty based, and a decision must be reached. Okay, obviously we're doing it. All right, let's get it rolling. Let's see if I can figure it out this time, because last time it was I think the word twink. Was it the word twink? No, I think it was the word hack. I don't know why I'm thinking the word twink. That was something else. Oh, that was my last Kingdom Hearts stream. I think that got like censored. I could not go live with it or something. Very disrespectful if you ask me. Okay, let's get this going. Midda is definitely cowardly. I'm seeing a lot of Goda. Okay, a lot of confidence for this chapter. Okay, manage prediction. Okay, here we go. Last time to review, last episode, it was 57% Goda, 43% Hakta, and that was last chapter. Okay, so with that in mind, it was 167k channel points were awarded to 45 viewers. Sounds based to me. Okay, is Yamato coin showing up? Let's find out. Okay, star prediction. Oh, I guess if I leave it alone. Okay, no, I can't just select it. Is it Goda or Hakta? Oh, nice. I can just click on it again. Okay, let's see if this works. Is it Goda or Hakta? I'm gonna give a full 30 minutes. That's the maximum amount. Let people vote for the first half an hour. Star prediction. Boom. There it goes. All right, you can now vote Goda or Hakta. Pick a side, cowards. Pick a side, and be prepared to lose it all. If I lose it all outside the wall, live to die of old age, all I have to do is just here to abstain. Oh, I'm being cucked. All right, let's go over, shall we? Shut the hell up, yelling man. Okay, here we go. Chapter time. I'm glad everybody enjoyed. Okay. I just gambled all my points. I'm confident. Okay, all right. We're going to find out. All right, here it is, people. Chapter 1051 of a little series known as One Piece by a small baby boy named Aiichiro Oda. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody donated, or somebody subbed. I saw before. Let me read their name because I have a very special message for this person. Let me see if I can get this. Can I get this going? Okay, hang on. I don't know if it's going to play right because I didn't prepare this. I should prepare this. Oh shit, wait, where is it? Where did I put this fucking thing? It's over here somewhere. Oh, right, their name. Their name was, who was this? I gotta log in. Gambled 110,000 points. No, okay, 11,000 points on Goda because it's not real money, so I don't care. Sounds based to me. Actually, Buckaroo Bits are the latest NFT equivalents, the latest cryptocurrency, and when Buckaroo Bits go to the moon, you're gonna be eating your hat, my friend, but not and literally and also your boots, metaphorically, because that's shut up. I nailed it. Okay, the person who subbed was, it's loading. Okay, right here, Big Widfer, subbing for 3 months. You get this.
Hey, Alan. Congratulations on the Fisher account.
Thank you, Baxter.
There it is. That's the one.
Account.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. I gotta put that on the soundboard. Thanks. Says Widfer. Sounds based to me.
Bazinga.
All right, a proud bazinga to you, my man. All right, you're welcome. Okay, I gotta download that afterward. Thank you, Baxter. Okay, to the chapter we go, shall we? Let's get into it. All right. So, Chapter 1051, The Shogun of Wano, Kozuki Momonosuke. Excuse me, I gotta read in my serious voice, all right? Wait, what Goda said? I have now bet 30,000 on Goda. I am 1/3 of the pool. Don't be a coward. Gamble it all, people. Gamble it all. Win big. Take a stand for one time in your life. Yeah, the raid's definitely gonna fail. Oh, the rare We've got a Hackta. We've got a Hackta, bros. If it goes Hackta, I am seeing nothing but a sea of Goda. Just for a moment, imagine. Oh shit, Tommy Rats is all in on Hackta. Tommy and Ranos, 22. I love that this wonderful children's website of Twitch is getting us in gambling at a young age. Because I, too, am just a wee baby boy. You know, this is good. This is what I want to be doing with my life. I'm glad I can be preparing you all for a life of degeneracy and losing it all. Should I drop another 39K? That's up to you, my man. That's up to you. Are you prepared to lose all your buckaroo bits? Think about it. Think about that closely. All right, 19K in Hackta. All right, so the stakes are really going up. All right, announcer voice. Here we go. Here we go. Tama, says Simsy. With the goaded out of his mind, he is. All right, wait, that's not the sound. I wanted this one.
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
There you go. All right, nicely done. Okay, move it in. Here we go. big boy voice. Here we go. Chapter 1051, The Shogun of Wano, Kozuki Momonosuke! The people love him. All right, here we go. What's happening with our friends? Whoa. In an amazing subversion, it's these guys. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So but there was fire. It's obviously Sabo. It's obviously the Blackbeard pirates, because they stormed Reverie and they stole the Mera from Sabo. That's got to be it, right? That's definitely what happened. Okay, this is all misdirect. Someone's got all four of these people are Katarina Devon right now, right? And they've got Lafitte. Remember the mime man with the cane? Based. Oh shit, my cat is making I'm gonna puke faces. Save me, Nate. Okay, the best I can do is hit you with a
Thank you, Baxter.
did that help? I hope that helped. Okay. All right, Sabo Coin is tanking, very sad. Okay, the Garma boys, they're killing it, they're thriving. Cool cover. All right, good. Now, when does the interesting stuff happen? I mean, okay, so far it's been very procedural. Nominee feat Chad, thank you, Jam, appreciate that. It's been very procedural, and it's like, okay, we've established how the Garma escape. We didn't even really show. They simply went and then they did it. Okay, that's fine. I'm waiting for the exciting and the fun part to happen, but okay, I'll give him a couple of chapters to get things set up. Although, holy shit, volume 13. Oh my god! All right, we gotta roll this thing up. Oda has a bad habit as the series has gone on of just taking longer to tell the same story. But whatever, it's a cover arc. Who cares? At least it's not gene based. Can you tell me what happened in gene based cover arc? Me neither. Katakuri clapping the Blackbeard pirates when any day now, any day. All right, moving on. Okay, what's Oda got for us today? A Pearl of Wisdom. Here we go. That was... Okay, no. Okay, it's like Gene-based entire cover arc happens, right? 50K down on Goda. Now that... Okay, right there.
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
I will eat your ass.
There it is. We're all in on Goda this week. Okay, so at the end of the arc, right? At the end of Gene-based cover arc, camera zooms in. We get that one particular side angle, right? Arms crossed, intense lines. Who is there? That giant pufferfish guy's, Boss Jinbei. What happened in this arc? And Jinbei says, nothing at all. Nothing at all. All right, there you go. Nothing happened. All right, anyway, let's get to the chapter. Oh, right. What did Goda say? Goda said, or maybe it's Hackta. We never know. We'll never know. I attended the judges panel for the Tezuka Award. Oh, okay. In person for the first time in a while. Damn, I wonder if it got recognized. That's fascinating. I wonder what kind of talent we can expect to see in the coming years. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. We'll see. They never should have given Nate a soundboard. It's true. My government-mandated soundboard.
Bruh. Easy money!
Yeah! Wait, let's dig up a deep cut. How about no. Let's dig up a deep cut like
That's pretty good, right?
Hey, how about that one? Remember this one? Boys? That's pretty basic. Okay, I can't play that. That will get copyright struck. Or this one. Or the early adopters, remember this one. Yeah! Okay, but that one also gets copyright claimed. Okay, anyway, we're done with that. Moving on. All right, what's going on in the chapter? Here we go. Wait, there's no... Okay, so last we met our heroes, there was... It is a classic sound, I know, right? Running in the 90s. Is that Running in the 90s, or is it... The other one, gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. It's one of those two. I think it's the first one. All right. Anyway, can I get a bonk? Absolutely. It is running in the 90s. Okay. All right. That was my first guess. I had it right. Yeah. Let's get some B for bonks in the chat. Here you go.
Bazinga.
Also for Bazinga. Okay. There was no need to flee, says someone yelling to the crowd. Mysterious figures in the flower capital. Nani? It seems that the dragon really wasn't Kaido. Really? So there's two dragons. Okay. We saw the samurai walking out. Hiyori was alive. What's her face? Okay.
Bazinga.
Bazoinka. And right, the samurai are being real cool guys. Okay, let's see where it goes from here. Something is happening in front of the castle. How can Komurasaki-sama be there? Right, she's alive. Boss Kyoshiro, what in the world is going on? Okay, so yeah, let's not skip over the details, right? I like this stuff. I used to listen to Gas, Gas, Gas while going to my girlfriend's place. I no longer listen to Gas, Gas, Gas. It's because you were speeding? It's because you were speeding to get over there? And did you bring an overly aggressive attitude with you? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
And that's why this is no longer going on. Would never be Takuto PhD. You know, he's too wise for that. IQ is way too high for that kind of activity. All right, so Komurasaki and what's-her-face? Kyoshiro over here. Okay, here we go. It's being commented. Okay, here's the big reveal, right? You two sure have made a name for yourselves. Now, I wonder whether the rest of us will still be recognizable to them. So it's been 20 years. But yeah, I mean, a good number of people would still be recognizable, probably. I used to listen to Night of Fire from Initial D. I don't remember that one offhand, but okay. While gathering handicapped mobility scooters while I worked at Walmart. Even raced a few times.
And there's a guy that's a little bit based.
1776 will commence again.
Bazinga.
That's pretty based. I love that. I wish I want to do that. Racing mobility scooters. Gas, gas, gas. I'm going to step on the gas. Here in the Walmart parking lot. Okay. What were we talking about? All right, One Piece. You sure made a name for yourselves. Okay. Now, okay, right. So they recognize people. Oh, yo, yo. What's that sound effect that the silly Japanese people go? Is it yo, yo, something like that, right? I don't know. Initial MDE multi-fan drifting is one of the greatest vids on YouTube. Yo, link that to Kudo, because I don't know that one. One Piece? You mean Two Piece? Yo, but isn't... Okay, whatever. It's yo. Oyoi. That sounds right to me. So here he is, doing that big, like, kabuki pose thing. Whatever. Kinemon no nani tasukete kudasai. I thought he burned with Odin's castle that day. Nope, he's too based. He's invincible. He cut the fire, boys. He cut the fire. Bang. Yeah, that's the one. The anime will definitely add that to this moment. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna watch this later. He's in front of our eyes. Okay, Boss Kinemon. Here he is, being based and red-pilled. Everybody loves him. I love him too. It's your favorite shit. I gotta go listen to Night of Fire. Okay. Here they come, boys. Here it comes. Have we passed in the blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're hyping him up. They're gassing him up. They're getting gas. They're getting really gassed because the samurai are cool. Okay, that's the meme going on now. Okay, so whatever. Like, there's not much to say about this. I'm just waffling. I'm taking a while. Oh yeah. Whoa, he's so stuck together in multiple parts. Oh, dude. Okay, I've got to say this just real quick. I've just got to comment on how the fucking I just for fun, I was interested. I was like, I wonder what Greg's up to doing. You know, I wonder what Greg is doing right now. My old friend Greg commenting on you know fucking One Piece stuff, and my man Greg commented the other day. It was just like a thread that was like basically defending. This was like maybe 6 months ago or something. It was just being like, you know, don't really love the way that Kinemon turned out to like have been multiple parts. Doesn't totally make sense, but he dead ass like, Greg, come on, man. He just said like, what? Oda has never commented on exactly how Law puts people back together. You know, he left it wide open, probably planned it since chapter 1, you know, probably it's like, I mean, he didn't have his equipment to repair him specifically, you know, oh Lord, it was deeply depressing. But anyway, they're just not thinking clearly, man. it's not like they're wrong. They're just thinking wrong. Okay, I get to tell them that because I'm the smartest man in the world. Okay, there it is. We really need that chapter 1 emote. We really need that Kingdom Hearts elevator emote. Okay, anyway, let's move along. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? These boys were caught in a landslide with no escape from reality. Okay, fetch a light scroll snail. Okay, so that's just like a TV thing. Whatever. It's like the Wano equivalent of a TV. I was wondering if there's like some lore here. No, I don't think so. It's just like the One Piece thing. Whatever. We have to get out the word out to the rest of Wano. Okay, cool things are happening. Okay, there's my man, the strongest ninja who ever lived. There's Kiku. There's Garfield. Right? No doubt about it. It's the Red Scabbards. Yeah. Now I will say it's time to notice that fucking where is Ashura Doji? Ashura Doji. I don't know, man. Wait. I know this is pretty gossipy. Comment on the last VOD of this guy telling you to look up Kingdom Hearts lore. Was that of One Piece? Or that was probably on the Kingdom Hearts stream, right? You know, hey, that's fine. I mean, I get comments on these things still. People say to me, they say, you know, this is the thing. I've been thinking about this. They say, no, Nate, Haki was in chapter 1. And it's, okay, the thing is, they're not wrong the way that they are thinking about it. What I object to is the way that they are consuming the story, you know? But, like, that's hard to communicate. You can't say that. It's, you know, it's like that's why the discussion goes nowhere. And, like, this is what I wanted to talk about in, like, my thematic versus technical video, kind of. So, whatever. Go watch that video. It kind of gets into that. I do think that's fair to say. Haki was retconned into Chapter 1 because I think what was in Chapter 1 was a very common shonen trope that Oda then, like they talk about in Bakuman, years and years later, was like, okay, let's use this for the sake of this, like, larger power system. That's okay. That's not, like, the worst thing ever, but I'm going to call it what it is. Okay, anyway, all right. Because, whatever, Haki problems, we've been over it 1,000 times, you know? So, yeah, where's Ashura Doji, right? Where's my boy? Is he dead? Is he dead, man? My biggest hill to die on is that kind of stuff is the Goku versus Majin Vegeta and people saying Goku was holding back Super Saiyan 3. Dude, you know what's funny about that? I think about it that way too, now that I read the story, even though the answer is probably that, fucking Toriyama probably just hadn't thought of it yet. That's, like, almost certainly the case. But, man, even I think of it that way because I consumed, you know, like I am to Dragon Ball what the person who's getting into One Piece right now is to Haki. They're like, yeah, man, I mean, you know, to me, I got caught up to chapter 500 in, like, 1 month, so, like, it's been there all along. So, like, yeah, I mean, this is it. You're right. It's sort of a wrong way to think about things, but this is why things like retcons and, like a sequel that comes out, like, 20 years later, this is why people like us don't like that. Oh, see, Gabriel right here. It makes sense that he was holding back. Now, I will say on this particular subject, it does matter the details. I cannot comment intelligently on the specific details of that because I'm not that deeply familiar with, like, Dragon Ball lore. But I don't know. Like, it seems like at the very least there's a debate to be had about that. Okay, anyway, all right. Let's focus on this for now. Agumon. See, that's exactly right. I had to talk with my friends about could you imagine the Netflix live-action One Piece has Mihawk versus Zoro? So it's going to include Haki, so they probably can't resist adding late-game shit to get the hyperfan soy-jacking. The problem is, see, when you remake One Piece in that way, you have no choice, like, you literally kind of have no choice but to include, like, the kind of retconny stuff, because, like, it's canon now. What are they going to do, like, depict it without it? It's, like, a thing that's now been explained later, so, like, you kind of can't blame them, which is why the actual problem is the concept of a remake to begin with! I'm awakening! Easy money! And I'm not awakening. Okay, here we go. Wait, what did Molotov say? Toriyama playing Super Saiyan 3 since chapter 1. Okay, there it is. Impressive. Okay. Toriyama also invented writing. All right, here we go. No doubt, it's the Red Scabbards, boys. Remember them? They've been assumed dead for 20 years. Toki-sama's prophecy came true. Indeed, it did. Okay, so this is the moment. This is the big moment right now. In Ringo, the snowy fox. Oh, there he is. It's the wolf, the eater of the. I have to look this up. Because it's such a fucking comedy. Okay. I mean, just prepare to laugh. Just prepare to laugh. Okay, the user of. Oh, Jesus Christ. This fox is not a typical Japanese, like, mythological shape-shifting fox, right? Like the fox lives in a Ringo, defended like the whatever that shrine or whatever. That it's the fox. The fox Onimaru, the user of the Hito no Mi mythical Zoan devil fruit model Onyudo, which is a large monk yokai. Just, God damn you, Hakta. Damn you, Hakta. All right, Hakta is currently spiking. Goda, oh God, it's plummeting. I'm sorry, Goda boys. It's tanking right now. Okay, things are not looking good for the Goda boys, but, yeah, okay. Saying chapter 1 might have been a little bit much, because Oda obviously planned the Hito no Mi model Onyudo monk yokai. Hold, lads, hold. But he probably did plan it from chapter 4, okay? We can split the difference. It was probably around chapter 4 he came up with it. Okay, glad we could all agree on that. Oda puppeteered my life and the stream to make it happen today for sure. I'm going to make a new account to change my bet. It's called pragmatics, you know? It's called being a smart boy. Okay. Hakumai. Is this a... Okay, I forget what Hakumai, which one that was. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Kibi... Again, okay, I remember Ringo because that was the snowy one. I don't remember the others. Okay, that's fine. I'll look it up some other time. It's called hedging. You know, I've actually wondered about, like, this whole hedging concept because, like, surely the bookies, well, isn't hedging to just not bet too much? Or do you tactically bet the other way so that you still make a profit, but, like, you wouldn't lose as much if you would only bet on losing? Okay, all right, whatever. I find this very interesting anyway, but we'll see. Udon is the prison, and it's where the volcano just went off, honey. Okay, all right. That's right. That was Udon. Okay, okay, well, yeah, I remember that. I remember my boy, Elephant Boy. All right, so Kuri, that's where, is that the one that was rebuilt by Odin? I can't remember. Yeah, let's not, maybe we'll talk, post it in the Discord later. Post it in the Discord. We'll talk about it. I am curious about it. Okay, Bakura Town, they're broadcasting something from the capital. Box spreads will make you go bankrupt. Yeah, it always seemed like a bad idea, but I don't know. Curry was a shithole before Odin tamed it. Hey, okay, I remember that much. And then Udon, of course. Isn't it just the time to sit around and watch? And you know what? So a lot of, so these are like puns. Okay, all right. Fellow Japanese geniuses such as myself. I have life experience. You know, I have been to Japan. I have been to the Promised Land, and I have had cold udon noodles. I have had delicious bowls of curry. I have all kinds of stuff. I actually understand. All right, I'm flying the Imperial Japanese flag behind me. Wait, I have to play it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Okay. Beautiful boy. I get the joke. I understand the joke because I literally love udon noodles.
You ugly.
I love udon noodles, and so I get the joke, and that's fun for me. Curry is a chestnut. I believe you. Hello, my fellow Japanese individuals. Yo, udon is the best noodle. Yeah, be impressed. Yukubu's impressed. All of you should be too. Okay. I'm more of a Japanese Nihonjin than Odin will ever be. I hate that guy. It's a Nate is fluent in Japanese episode.
You ugly.
Wait, that's not what I meant. How many languages do I understand fluently? Or maybe more.
What were they thinking with this shitload of fuck?
Okay. I can't stop. I'm unhinged. Okay. I'm untethered and my rage knows no bounds. Okay, Ebisu Town. Okay, that's where the smiling fucks are. What's all the fuss about? It's a light scroll. Okay, all right. They're talking about it. They're transmitting, right? We don't need to read every single fucking word. Okay, here we go. What do you mean you're Kaido's son?
I'm the Joker, baby.
All right. Isn't this war over yet? Okay. Hold on. I'm not your enemy. In fact, I've been following your exploits in the news for ages. I guess they get newspapers now because of the fucking what's-her-face, stuff. By the way, I am curious. In fact, maybe I'll go read the subs, actually. Like, is this a fucking... he probably literally did say, what's the word for son? Is it... It's not Musume. Musume is daughter. There's a word for son. I can't remember. Okay, whatever. In fact, I'm following your exploits in the news for ages. By the way, I knew the crew was made up of a lot of weird-looking people, but meeting you all in the flesh is still quite a shock. You're the one with the horns. Kaido's. Okay, here we go. Musco. Thank you, Future Bank. Musco. That's the one. Anyway, I'll be sailing with you from now on. I go by Kozuki Odin. But you can call me Yamato. Nice to meet you. All right. Okay, let's get through this and we'll go back. Join Mato Bros.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
You're joining our crew? Yo ho, I approve. Not as much as me. I like you for your big, huge titties, sir. They're beautiful. And I love that you are also literally Kozuki Odin. You look great. Okay, haha, how amusing. We'll need to get confirmation from the captain before I'm convinced. Oh, okay, all right. Stop the presses. Stop the fucking presses. My man, Stonewall Jinbei coming in here. Okay, what did he say? We'll need to get confirmation from the captain before I'll be convinced.
Bazinga.
Easy My man Jinbei on Thought Patrol. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, gangsta. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, gangsta. Yeah, Jinbei. That's right, pure Sigma energy oozing from Jinbei. The Stonewall Jackson of the crew. First night of gatekeeping, my man. All right, so I know I don't want to overdose on hopium because that's a real possibility right now. Oh God. Okay, I'm glad to see so many sober, big brain. All right, look. See, what have I always said? Don't fuck with me, Nate. Jinbei has got to be worse than anything Yamato could be. Okay, look, Sanchez, look. Here's the real deal with Jinbei, man. Why is Jinbei so annoying to guys like me? Like, why do people... Takuto, obviously, like, this is the big thing to talk about. And I don't know. I guess we'll get to this before we continue. We could talk about this forever. But, like, okay. Why have I been so annoyed with Jinbei, right? What's the quick version? It's two things. One is that I think the crew already had enough characters, and I think Jinbei worked better as a side character, right? Okay, that's reason number one. Reason number two is that, look, I agree. Like, Jinbei has developed history. He's, like, done stuff with Luffy. Like, I think it could have been better. Okay, but whatever. It's there, all right? And what's the second reason? The second reason is that his joining the crew was such an agonizing, like, literally decade-long process of, like, will he, won't he? Is he a real member of the crew? Is he gonna be and, like, all of us were just like, what the Oda, just fucking, like, either make him join. Also, yeah, I'm big Shanks pilled right now. Can we get some Shanks in the chat, please? No, not now. Jinbei is our final hope right now to gatekeep or out of the crew. Yeah. So like it was just this agonizing, like, just join the fucking crew. And why? Why do we want him to join the crew? I'll tell you why. So that we can, like, start to integrate him into the crew meaningfully. Just, like, get in the crew and let's start, like, hashing out some of these relationships, which, like, now that he's here, we're starting to do. So, like, every moment that passes and Jinbei's, like, been in the crew, my criticisms become, like, you know, they go away more, which, like, I'm happy. This is, like, I don't know, like, as time goes on, people are going to say, oh, Nate sure was wrong about Jinbei. But, like, that's going to be at least partially because Jinbei has just, like, been integrated into the crew better, and that is better, and that is what I have wanted. If he's going to join the crew, then just have him join. You know, just do it. It's the back and forth that was really annoying. Like, okay, like, there were, like, at least 3 separate instances of, I think, joining the crew and then not doing it, or whatever, okay? Right? Okay, whatever. I'm such a retarded shit baby that I need Oda to write that Jinbei has joined in crayons. Bro, all right, fuck off, Stinky, because he literally did not join for a goddamn decade. What are you talking about? He literally, and I'm not the one making it up. Oda is the one who made the distinction. Oda continually pointed that Jinbei had not joined the crew. Okay, Jinbei, you're not, like, really in the crew right now. You'll, like, join in the future. Why did they have a ceremony when he showed up here in fucking Onigashima? You know why. Because that was the moment he actually joined. God. Jesus. All right, anyway. All right. That's the point, right? Okay, that's the point. So, like, I've been annoyed about that. Have you guys forgotten? Yeah, the Jinbei circle jerk. Exactly. Like, that's when he joined, right? And it's like, okay, finally, we're past it. There was an episode about it. There you go, right? Exactly. Okay. So, Jinbei's in the crew now, right? We've all got to live with it. We have to tolerate a filthy non-human in the crew that isn't our emergency rations like Chopper, or is he? And, you know, Jinbei has perfectly integrated as the dad. Oh yeah, a perfect integration, right? There were no hiccups in that integration process. Sakazuki will finish the job. Sakazuki, my man.
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
I will eat your ass.
Me to Jinbei every time he's on screen.
I will eat your ass.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Bazinga.
There it is. All right, very excited about that. Okay. Can we please get some shanks in the chat? I'm begging you, please. Okay. All right. Okay, so like that being the case, right? Okay, that's Jinbei. So you know, I've heard people say, and this is funny, like Jinbei's in the crew a full 45 minutes. Jinbei has been in the crew now, and he's gatekeeping the shit out of Yamato. To which I say, based.
Bruh.
To which I fucking say,
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
bro, he's in the crew now, right? There's no need to split hairs anymore. He's in the crew. Gatekeep that shit. He feels threatened, right? Gatekeep that shit, my man. It's too late. It's too late. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, gang, stalk, harass, out the fucking door, all right? Because here's the real deal. All right, let's get into it now. I think we know everything that we're gonna know about it. Okay, yeah. Let's do this whole conversation right now. Is Yamato joining or not, right? Okay, the super obvious thing to say is that, I've been forced. Oda's forced my hand. I have to accept Jinbei. And look, I don't hate One Piece, despite what people say, you know, big doubt in the chat.
That's pretty good, right?
Chernobite, let's play the new one. Today you get a special one. Wait, where did I put that? Where the fuck did I put that shit? Hang on. It's over here. Okay, now you have to wait for it. I'm gonna pull it up. Here we go. Here it is.
Fisher account.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. All right.
Thank you, Baxter.
All right, there it is. Okay. but now that Jinbei's in the crew, let's just make the best of it, you know? Make the best of it, right? That's the point. Okay, okay, all right. So we're going to talk about all this stuff, right? Like, okay, first of all, well, okay, like, do I hate Yamato? No, I don't hate Yamato. Just like at no point, despite my hemming and hawing, like, I never hated Jinbei. It was the way that he was used that was, you know, frustrating at times. And, you know, the willy won't he, he's just not that interesting. And again, he's going to take screen time from our other characters. And what is one of the biggest complaints that, like, guys like me, and I think a lot of people share about, you know, New Piece or just, like, recent stuff? It's that the crew is getting less focused than we want and stuff, you know? Yamato joining as a temp member like Odin did for Roger. I don't know if this whole, like, Odin being a temp member for Roger really counts. Like, sure, he wasn't there for the whole time, but, like, man, he was I would say he's more of, like, the final piece of the puzzle of the, yeah, like, I don't really follow that. Like, they got to Raftel with him. He was with them I'd say at least, like, 1 full year. So, I don't know. All right, so, yeah, let's get into our coping and seething, right? Let's talk about this. Like, if Odin was there at Laugh Tale, I mean, how could you be anything less than, like, a member, you know? He was a member. I know he flipped around. Like, it was brief, but, I mean, whatever. He was a member of the Roger Pirates, for sure. Okay, so, excuse me. Will our role be on the crew? Hopefully nothing. But, okay, let's talk about it. All right, so the easy, just like, you know, why are you even worrying about it anymore, right? Okay. She did the thing that, like, I mean, who did this? Did somebody, well, like, okay, Robin just showed up and, like, asked to be on the crew. Whatever, different situation. And again, like, it's a false equivalency to compare this to, or I won't say it's a false equivalency. You can compare it. It's just that, like, the way that Robin joined the crew was, like, no one trusted her. She was not, like, a real member, which actually is also true of Nami, if you think back. Though, again, that was, like, a little more, that was pretty short term, but it was kind of a similar thing with Nami, you know? They had to go through a whole arc to make her, like, an actual, like, she was an open book to them, and, like, she was sincerely committed to the crew and stuff, you know? Yamato is for Kroom. That's the best argument people seem to be making for why Yamato should join. Yeah, Nami legitimately betrayed them. And I mean, Nami, you know, look, in all seriousness, I think Oda might not have planned out all of Nami's, like, you know, like her like betrayal of them beforehand. I think he probably did, but I mean, he might not have, and like either way, I don't care, and it's not a problem. I'm just saying, like, maybe he decided to change because she felt like pretty nice to Nobu when they first met her. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like when Robin joined, like Robin was different. Robin was extremely suspicious. She was an enemy. Like there was nice things to her. We took like several arcs to redeem Robin and explain why she was who she was. Yamato is not like that. Yamato, we already know basically everything that we're going to know about Yamato. So, you know, it's a different situation. So just operating from that perspective, from that point, And all right, you know, robot meat. Can we just get a quick? Can we get a quick? In fact, I have a sound effect for this that I'm gonna play for 2 seconds. Where is it? No, that's not it. For all the carrot cucks out there, can we get a quick R for rest in peace for all the carrot kecks who thought that this piece of shit bunny character was an actual crew member? R's in the chat, boys. Rest in peace. All right, I'm gonna get claimed. It's been fun, Carrot. It's been a blast, but it's time to go. Okay, but in actuality, though, here's the big copium for the Carrot brainlets out there. If Yamato joins, explain to me why Carrot should not also join. I want you to explain to me why, if Yamato joins, Carrot should not join. Because I don't think there is any... If Yamato joins, Carrot should join. And I would challenge you to find a reason otherwise, you know? I don't think there's any distinction. Like, Carrot at this point has, like, way more history with the Straw Hats than fucking Yamato does. Oh, but Yamato knew Ace. Cope and seethe. Ace is a meme character.
Because I'm an idiot.
That's pretty good, right?
Oh, that's a classic one right there. Okay. Oh, wait.
She's such a normie.
Based.
I'm very hungry. Give me the soul.
Okay, all right. That's enough. Chopper needs a buddy. Yeah, right. Chopper needs a woman, like that one reindeer mink. You know, that's what he needs. Carrot is cuter, therefore a better roommate. Makes sense to me. No post-time skip character should join. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could theoretically give them one. And look, like, if it had been Jinbei, I would have just changed a couple of things with how Jinbei joined, including, what would I have done? I would have had Jinbei join at Fishman Island. I don't know, maybe that, like, literally would have been lost from the narrative. What amazing things did Jinbei, look, Jinbei was with them during most of Whole Cake, so it didn't even make a difference. Oh, Takuto still doesn't like Brooke? You know, that's a tough one to hear, man. I do get it. I was there at Ground Zero when Brooke joined, and even then, we were like, you know, Brooke is probably a little bit more than we need for this crew, you know? But, yeah, Brooke is a little redundant, he is a little one note, and he does have little to no fights. It's true. But with Brooke, it's all about the backstory, and, well, you know what? This is the consequence of having, like, a lot of, like, I mean, what had just happened? Like, Robin's backstory, Frankie's backstory. Like, not only do they have amazing backstories, they have, like, really good fights. Like, Frankie hasn't in a long time, but he had good fights when he first showed up. He was a really interesting design. Like, Brooke's fighting style, never that interesting, really. It was okay. Like, his music stuff, I don't know. Brooke being there for Laboon makes a lot of sense. And the fact that Laboon hinted at this crew that they might discover one day was good stuff. I just think that, like, with Brooke, the way he joined was a little bit deflating. Kind of in the way that, like Punk Hazard was kind of a deflating arc, because it just, like, wasn't, like, there was no, like, great villain. In that way, like Brooke is no Zoro, you know? Brooke is no... I'm not saying Robin had great fights. Robin's strengths lie elsewhere. Robin's strengths lie in her relationship to the world government and the poneglyphs and that kind of stuff, you know? You know what I mean. So, okay, Brooke's a little bare bones. Brooke's just a little bare bones.
Bazinga.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Big Joker energy in here today. Is Brooke the only Straw Hat without even a partial fight in Onigashima? Well, I don't know. Like, he did some things. I would challenge you if Usopp got anything close to a real fight in, you know, in what it is. I don't know, man. I mean, you know, Brooke kind of began the beginning of, like team fight piece. There were a couple, you know, Miss Merry Christmas and Mr. Four versus Usopp and Chopper was a super Kino fight. But, you know, whatever. I don't know. Like, the group fights in, you know I'm OG about this stuff, because even the group fights against Oars in Thriller Bark, I was like, wish we had some more one-on-ones right now. I know, we all wanted the Usopp Nami fight. We were literally robbed. Had to focus on the Fukurokuju versus Raizo fight, my dudes. I love Fukurokuju. It's so funny. He fights with his ears. Oh, Lord. We have to literally cut a chapter of Zoro's fight against King. Oh, Hackta, get the hell out of here. Okay, all right. Okay, we're talking about Yamato, right? Yamato joined the crew. Look, let's just go over the facts of the case, right? Let's go over the facts. Okay, Yamato has said I'm joining the crew. Does this mean that Yamato is 100% definitely joining the crew? I think that would be a little over the top. Like, I'm aware, like, this scene right here is not that different from, like, when Brooke first said he was going to join. And again, that wasn't, like, 99%. Okay, well, let's see if we still feel 99%, because I think there's a good debate to be had on this. Remember at Thriller Bark when Luffy used Gear 2nd and 3rd at the same time? I lost my shit. I do remember that, and that was cool. But now, we're in Goofy Piece, and just all the details of the fight that I did care about are out the window. The gears were just the manifestation of a certain mythical devil fruit, you guys. Oh God, kill me. Hackda, why? Okay, all right, moving on. Yeah, I mean, I agree, right? Like, is Luffy gonna say, no, fuck you, Yamato, you can't come with us? I don't think that it's likely that Luffy would turn her down. I don't. So, like, if she's not gonna join, I said this in the chat before, Gaimon, yeah, Gaimon was pretty cool. And they like asked Gaimon to join, and he said no, I think, to like stay with his friends, I think. All right, anyway. So, like, Luffy's not going to say, no, you can't join Yamato if she wants to come with. Like, she knew Ace. Like, he's got a connection to her. They were fighting together for a while. Like, they're buddies now. I think he would say yes to that. Okay. The question is, will Yamato, like, still want to stay around, right? Because, like, we've got a bunch of things that could happen with Yamato. Like, okay, why were guys like me saying he knows the... Okay, whatever, not following. The reason guys like me were saying that Yamato wasn't going to join were because of things like it would make sense for her character in theory. There's been a lot of hints she wants to go out and explore. That's fine. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm got a lot of gas here. I'm going to take a sip of my water here. Will she stay around after peeping Chad Momonosuke? Well, that is a reasonable take, and we'll get to that and we'll talk about that. This is a plot to remove Sanji from the top 3. Bro, I think he's already out. Well, now that he's had his buffs, he might actually still be top 3 over Jinbei. I don't know. So we said that Yamato might not join because of this, like, okay, the Kozuki Oden meme. All right, let's just get this out of the way. It's a shit meme. All right. It was, like, kind of funny the first time that Yamato was introduced. As I recall, Oden was, like, planning to make Yamato like a boy and then decided it'd be funny to, like, switch it up, right? Okay. It was funny for, like, the introduction. All right. Now it's baggage. It's not funny, and I want it to go away. She is saying she's a character that she literally isn't, and it's fucking annoying. I want it to stop. It's making people think stupid things that are not true of this character, all right? They're being absolutely foolish. It's a fucking joke, all right? It's a joke, and they need to accept that she is fucking Yamato, all right? I am George Washington. I am George Washington. That's me. I'm based, and I'm presidential, right? That's me, right? Am I cool? Is that true? I don't know. You tell me. Okay. So, like, what could happen? What could happen with the whole Kozuki Oden thing, right? Like that's kind of where some of this comes from. What would Oden do? What would Oden do if he was alive today, right? Maybe the way that she can LARP into being Oden. Like, she needs to wake the fuck up and stop this meme. It's not funny. Imagine if she joined the crew. Nothing gets changed here, and we're forced to deal with this fucking meme of I am Kozuki Oden for the rest of the series. And it's not even that, like, it's just that the joke isn't funny. It's that the fucking specter, the goddamn specter of Kozuki Oden, the most important character in One Piece, will continue to hover over the series for the rest of time. I would sewer slide immediately. It would be a little bit frustrating, right? Be inherited will, but do it cool, not embarrassing and cringe, all right? So, like, just, here's what Yamato could do, right? And this could still happen. In fact, I hadn't even thought of this, but I think this is a cool idea. Oden was the coolest guy. Very true. Yamato could just say, I'm going to, like, do this Kozuki Oden thing. I realize I'm not literally Oden, right? A character so important that he's 2 characters. Very true. So what I'm going to do to like honor Odin's memory is defend Wano. And think about this, seriously. Think I'm Odin the swordsman, girl using club. That's good.
Shut up, bitch!
That's what they should say to her. Oh, wait. How many characters is she? How many characters is she?
You ugly.
There it is. All right. Why else would she stay? Wait, I had a point about that. Hang on. Let me read back up. What was it? Shit. I had a really good point about why she would stay around. Oh, I remember, right. It's because of this. Okay, do we think Kaido is dead? I'll tell you what, I don't think Kaido is dead. I think Kaido is alive, right? Okay, what does that mean? What does it actually mean that Kaido is alive? As Kaido said 1,000 times, I'm here in Wano for a very important reason. Wano will remain a very important target unless we learn something like Luffy will take the MacGuffin with him when he leaves. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Wano will remain a target, and I think it is a very... Yamato used the Hito Nomi model Odin. Odin had the power to turn into an ice wall!
He took a bite of gum gum.
He definitely took a bite of that gum ice Odin devil fruit. Kaido will get amnesia. Oh, please, God, not again. All right. So, that's what I think, right? That's what I think. I think that there is legs to this idea. Someone has to defend Wano. This whole Odin meme could play out as I will defend Wano. This will be how I, like, inherit the will of Odin. Because, I mean, frankly, people have said, not wrongly, that, like, Odin would fuck off and leave Wano to get raped, pillaged, and plundered. That's a very Odin thing to do, you know? That's my man Odin. That is what he would do. Okay, but she can, like, make up for Odin's mistakes by not doing that anymore, right? Odin did come back eventually, and he tried to fix things, even though he let it all go to shit, which was a terrible idea. He really like, it's the Shogun's job, or, I mean, he was, whatever, like the crown prince or whatever. Really shouldn't have let that country go to shit, but he did, and haha, epic, right? Okay, so, someone should have told Odin he had the ice wolf fruit. Might have helped in that boiling pot situation. Indeed, very true. Okay, so, Odin, why would Oda bait this hard only to have her not join? This is so much cope. Cormaman, I think that you're right. I think that this does sound like a lot of cope. I'll be clear. I think at this point, it is more likely than not that she does join the crew. I don't want it to happen, right? You heard me about Jinbei for a million years. The crew is full. Listen, all right? We're full. We need to build a wall around the Thousand Sunny, all right? They're not sending their best. They gotta go back, all right? Are you listening to me? Crew's closed. You gotta go back, right? We need to build a wall and make Yamato pay for it. And this is, you need to go. You gotta go, Yamato, all right? Devil's fruit advocate, indeed. So, I hope she just decides to become the leader of the Beast Pirates and leaves. Okay, like, again, I think it is more likely than not that Yamato does join the crew, because I think that's the most likely thing. We're going to talk about one other potential avenue that does tie in with some of the things that I have previously theorized about what could happen at the end here. We'll see. In fact, I hadn't even thought about it until I saw your highly intellectual comments here on the stream. We'll get to it in a moment, but I mean, like, Luffy would let her join. She said that she wants to go adventure, right? Like, the obvious thing is just, yeah, I mean, she's going to join, right? We don't want to be raid failed people, do we? We do not want to get raid fail. Like, at this point, is the Yamato join, is join fail going to be our next thing, right? Are we going to be JFers? I don't know, man. I don't want to get myself in that space. So, right now, I think that most of the signs are pointing to her joining. But I do think there's like a, it's over 50%. But not like 100%, you know? I don't know, maybe like 75%, I don't know, something like that, because it would just be the obvious choice. I don't know, man. Takudo, quickly want to mention to everyone who thought Goku was holding back on Vegeta, that Goku himself said he will fight at full power to end it quickly, to not give Boo more energy. So fuck you people. Well, I mean, was he lying? Okay, we now have to analyze the character of Goku. Would he lie to make a greater end? Would he do that? Probably not. I think, no, here's the real red pill. No, he did have Super Saiyan 3. He merely forgot. Goku forgot he had Super Saiyan 3 because it's too challenging. He get big sleepy when he do Super Saiyan 3. So obviously he couldn't do it, okay? That's the real answer. Hold the line, Takuto. I think that you're probably right. Well, except you need to take the sleep pill. I mean the forgot pill. Hashtag Toriyama forgot. Yeah, that's the one. Goku learned Super Saiyan 3 while fighting Vegeta. That's the one. Okay. So, okay. Friendship ended with raid fail. Yamato not joining is my new best friend. Okay, and I'll just comment on it because it is the funniest meme going on now. I love the man, but he is a silly boy. Did you guys hear what Morge commented on? Right, he's the man who holds the lion's share of the raid fail coin, right? What did he say in his new video for this chapter? He said, well, I was forced to admit this was my deadline, that if the raid didn't continue, or if, you know, if the raid didn't get fucked up and Kaido didn't come back, I would be forced to admit that the raid did not fail. However, he personally still believes that the raid will fail. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And, you know, it's just, like, he's doing, like, the honorable thing to, like, you know, stick by what he said he would do. But I just don't understand how he continues to hold this position. He has $1,000. Does he actually have $1,000 on it? 500 points to raid fail house. Yeah, he will not dump. He's holding the line. A man's dreams will never die. See you in a month. In the moment the Straw Hats leave, Kaido returns and burns everything. Oh my god. Hold fast, lads. Okay. Very base. So, hey man, I continue to respect the commitment. I just think that he's a little bit mistaken. You know, that's what I think. He's got those Diamond Jozo hands for sure. All right. So, okay. So, whatever. We talked to Yamato. Probably will join is my estimation. It's a very viable possibility she might not, but I can't deny. I think it's more likely she will based on what's going on here. Like, Oda is not I don't know if you guys have noticed. All right. I will never forget my overestimation of the complexity of Oda's writing for my hashtag pudding gate. Right? What looks like is going to happen, and Oda makes like clear indications is going to happen, is probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen, you know? So, yeah, I mean, it is a good question. What does the raid failing, what could it even mean at this point? Kaido lifts Onigashima. I mean, it's hilarious. Okay, all right, whatever. Anyway. You might as well argue that Luffy will save Ace. That's true, which I think is going to happen. I believe it. Okay, so moving on, here we go. All right, they like her, whatever, she's cool. Okay, base Jinbei, Stonewall Jinbei holding the line. Okay, here we go. So is Luffy gonna be okay? His battle was so intense, and that form of his, we've got something else to comment about. Oh, Morge has 3 bets with other YouTubers, one of them being $1,000. So, I mean, I wonder if is he gonna pay that $1,000 yet? Because his stipulations might not have been as specific with that yet, you know? Luffy will use his Hito Nomi powers to revive Ace. That's impressive. That's impressive, man. This is not over yet. I feel it in my bones. Okay, Rope Fuel, can we get an irony check? Can we just get a sincerity check, Rope Fuel? Are you being sincere? Because Minnie, who is it? Minnie? We were trying to have like a bet going with Minnie in the chat, the ulti stan, and there were some issues about setting the exact terms. But the oh, you're coping. Okay, all right. Well, if it's cope, I understand. Because it's like why does the raid not need to be over? Why does it need to not be over? The reason that people put themselves in that position is because Wano has disappointed them, and they think that it has to continue so that Oda can fix it in some way, which I think is, I mean, that's just a bad way to think, you know. Oh shit, am I popping? Did I get a pop on the mic? Sorry about that. I might have bumped it a little bit. I still got to look into what's causing that problem. Maybe replace something. One pop? Okay, I got to... All right, try not to touch it. Like the end of this chapter, it feels like Oda putting his foot down. Wano is over. X is concluded. It sure does. It sure does. Okay, but anyway. Let's keep going here. So, that battle was so intense. And that form of his, it may have drained 10, 20, 30 days off his life. He's just throwing it away. Oh God, no, he's losing everything. Fascinating stuff. You know, big Widfer, you're exactly right. Wano ending now is better than Wano going longer to redeem itself. Absolutely true. When I don't even want it. I don't care if Oda has the best thing in the world planned. I don't care. It's done. He didn't do it. Okay, we just got to accept that. Move on. Adventure piece. I'm coming. I'm coming for you, adventure piece, as fast as I can, please. Okay, anyway, but first we got lore piece to get through. All right, anyway. So, who said you could pop off over there? How dare you? Young master, please, we don't want to be servants like the others. Okay, so Yamato is turning to look at him. We don't want to be servants. Who said you? Oh, so she's looking at the beast pirates running away. It says, don't run away. Okay. So they still kind of respect Yamato. Okay. Well, this one doesn't seem like an enemy at any rate. Oh, talking about Yamato. Okay. I thought he was talking about the, like the other troops or whatever. Quit whining and stay put, says these Hamlets and that Gorilla Fist guy. Reminds me, what's going to happen to these guys? Okay, now here, we were wondering about this, and here we get the info of, my jutsu always wears off when the moon's shape comes back around, so it lasts 1 month. Okay, so now we know that Tama's powers are not total mind control. This, although a month is a very long time, you know. I guess Oda must have put it that way so that, like, a month is a pretty long time for it to last and then to go away specifically after that. It must have been so that, like, Speed could have been under the control, you know, because, like, Speed was pretty early on, and the other, whatever, Beast Pirates that you captured or whatever. So that, like, for the time that they were training in that arc or whatever, which one's Briscola? I can't remember. Wholesome Slaver, yeah, very wholesome Marino. And, yeah, I mean, it's true. She can just restart as soon as the month is over, presumably. Or is this some Lelouch, Gios man, you can only do it once? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Large percentage of fans experiencing first week-by-week arc, and it's affecting their opinion on the arc. Kidlet, that's true. A lot of these guys have not been punished, as many of us have, and been reading One Piece Weekly for a long time. Because, you know, it's weird. Wano is actually not performing super well in Japan, as I understand it, but it does really feel like everybody online is catching up with One Piece now, and I don't really know why. You know, I mean, just to name a couple of guys, I mean, I've actually wondered, like, what made Mother's Basement or my man Jeff? Like, why did he decide to get into it? You know, I'm not even criticizing him for it. I'm just being like, I wonder what was the impetus to do it. Oh, COVID. Yeah. Well, okay, but I guess they just needed something to do? Is that the idea? 10:15 is why. No, because this is happening way before 10:15. Wait, is 10:15? You mean the episode, right? Yeah, this is way before that. It's because the community has been overhyping Wano. Yeah, I mean, I guess Wano was a very hyped arc, you know, for a long time. Wano was like the Fishman Island of post-time skip. And I know Fishman Island was post-time skip, but all the hype of Fishman Island was pre-time skip, if you know what I mean. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay, so Joff read it because of COVID, so he had 10. Okay, all right, there you go. I guess that was probably a lot of people's reason. That's interesting. Okay, no, because this started way before the Nika stuff, which was, you know, what, like 10, 15 chapters ago, whatever it was. The Scamdemic, yeah, that was the one. It was just to force more people to suffer through Oda's sick and twisted fucking shit. Oda was thinking to himself, easy money! As Oda stuck the virus, as Oda snuck into the Wuhan lab and stole the virus and implanted it into the first bat in the wet market, he thought to himself, easy money! I know. I'm looking forward to discussing it with hindsight in a while. For sure. For sure. Did you know Boichi was moving to Webtoon? That's pretty cool. I mean, what's Boichi's, like, next work? Is he working on a new series? Okay, anyway. Chopper does say that viruses shouldn't be weaponized. Okay, weaponized, no, but profited off of? Profit piece?
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
Bazinga.
Makes sense to me. On reread, it'll be amazing, I promise. It's gonna be better, but okay. It'll still have some issues. Okay. One profit. Yeah, my favorite. Profit piece. Okay. So, they like Yamato. They love Yamato. She's everybody's favorite girl. They like the side boob. They think that she's cute and quirky. And they don't mind that she's got the schizoid personality going on. Okay, right. Kiku Chads, it's our time. The animals usually go back to normal afterwards, but some stay tamed. Okay, so they just like her, right? They just become like her friend or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, unironically. Okay, you know what was interesting though? This is actually relevant to that. It's just like I was looking at Morge had a video the other day that was like it was called like a little bit of clickbait. It was like, is Kaido the best fight in One Piece, or like Luffy's best fight or something like that. And I didn't watch the video, but like I was just curious about it. Somebody said that Kaido was like number 3, and I don't know. I assume like Lucci was above it. I don't know, somebody else. Okay, maybe Katsukuri, whatever. I don't even know. That's fine.
That's
Okay, but
pretty
like
good, right?
Tesla Novus 5 subs. Okay, well obviously my man.
Thank you, Baxter.
Let's get 2.
Thank you, Baxter.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Big money. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for all the subs. Tesla, my man. Okay, what was I saying? Buggy fight was better than any post-time skip fight. Yeah, obviously. So like Morge
pretty
said,
good, right?
I think this is interesting. Morge said, thank you, Baxter. Right. TYB for short. I think is thank you, Baxter, because Easy Money was too patronizing. Literally no. It just my mind went to it and I thought, oh, that's funny. both are good. I do like the patronizing one too.
Pretty
Though.
good, right?
No, that's not it. Where'd I put it?
Easy money!
Bizarro Flame is a legend, so okay, he stays. Okay, obviously, Katsukura was the best one, right? Obviously. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Momo stuff. Okay, all right. So what was I saying? It was just about that video
pretty good, right?
about Kaido being the number 3 fight. Okay, now I'm sure Morge put lots of stipulations, but like he said that before the fight was over. Yakubu, hey, you've got that Sora. Can we get a toast for the Sora chads out there? Let me dump some in here. A toast to the greatest Keyblade master of all time. Right. Okay. So
Good, right?
fucking it is the greatest gif on the planet. It's my very sexy boyfriend Vegeta. I believe this is right after he killed a lot of people, but he's very smug about it. Now he was a little mind controlled, so okay, that's fine. Just a little mind controlled. Gaimon versus Chess is the best fight in One Piece. Very true.
Bazinga.
Okay. So Morge said Kaido was like the 3rd best fight before it was even done. Okay, a little bit silly. He fucking shoots the stadium bleachers. Right, I remember it. I remember it well. It was really fucked up. In front of his family too. Oh my god. Jesus, that's fucked up. It's totally out of character for Vegeta to murder people. Well, at that point it was. At that, he had changed and grown. Although I do think people let Vegeta off a little bit too easy for some of the stuff he did. But whatever, he changed. What can you do? Bulma fainted from the shot. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised at all, man. Well, he was a little mind controlled, not completely mind controlled, you know? That video came out after Kaido got drilled into the ground, just FYI. Okay, right, okay, great. Okay, but, what did Morge say? I'm not even shitting on the guy. I'm just curious about this, because, like, his entire understanding of that fight was that, like, Luffy's Gear 5 is going to get beaten down, and Kaido is going to come back with, like, some awakening thing, and there will be this, like, really cool ending piece. But that just didn't happen. It never, and I just really wonder, and I think, like, I can't imagine how that wouldn't, he was analyzing it as if it was the end. Okay, maybe he's like, it would be number 1 if it doesn't. Okay, all right, well, I mean, then he's just crazy, because it obviously was not top 3. Okay, whatever. Obviously a retarded opinion. But you're allowed to have one of those every once in a while, so, okay, what can you do? I'm not calling him a hypocrite at all. It's not hypocritical. It would be hypocritical to, I don't know, not do some other stuff, whatever. It doesn't. I'm not trying to slander the guy, but he's just the guy that comes to mind because he's the big raid fail memer guy, you know? Anyway, I wonder if he would adjust his opinion after the raid succeeds. You know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, anyway, moving on. You know, Ghoulish Cripple, I was going to say the thing about Vegeta getting away with it, it is in fact limited by the fact that only a few people even have the physical capability of stopping him. So, like, how can you judge a guy and, like, hold him accountable? Like, the only people who could do it are Boo and Goku. Goku is going to forgive him if he, you know, really, you know, especially after the events where he helps save the world and stuff, and becomes a better boy and stuff. And then Boo doesn't care. So, yeah, there it is. So that makes sense. You know, I got no problem with that. And Frieza, right. Super Chads? Okay, anyway, let's move along, shall we? Okay, we were talking about Kiku Gods, her new... Okay, this was a little weird, you know? I thought this was a little strange. Okay, so Speed Weed here, loves Tama. Master, I want to stay by you, I love you. Okay, will you feel that way after the literal mind control spell wears off? I guess we'll find out, shall we? That makes me so glad, Horsella Chat. I agree, One Piece is being continually infiltrated by power scalers. They've always been there. But we need to be inspired by my man, Boss Jinbei, and hold the line. We need to hold. We need to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss them out the fucking door, and never let the power scalers take over, right? Like that guy who quit One Piece because he was mad that Zoro didn't kill Kaido. That was pretty good stuff. Okay. So, okay, so whatever. Mind Control Psycho Girl says, the real MVP, the wielder of the most powerful fruit and devil in One Piece says, I'm so glad you want to be my girlfriend, Horsella. I love you, stay with me, but not as my servant. I'd rather think of you as my mother, as a mother. I guess that's reasonable. Big energy from single parent adopted Nami over here. So she's mommy mode now, for real. Okay. She got that big mommy horse pussy going on. Okay. You love to see it. I guess I was going to be like, man, she really accepted her. Like, my point is this, that, like, Speed really isn't that, like, she isn't, like, that redeemed. She's, like, a member of the Beast Pirates for, like, a long time. And has she really done that much to redeem herself? She's been under literal mind control, you know? She can well, I mean, she's a, well, I guess some of the Smiles can't control all their parts. I don't know. Hold the Line is my favorite guitar solo of all time. I don't even know that song. She's cute, so it's okay. I mean, literally true. Gaslighted into motherhood. Okay, anyway, but, like, Tama is, like, 8. So, like, it's cute on her side, but, like, I think it's a little irresponsible. They should keep an eye on her. Well, you say she was never super malicious. Okay, but she's a member of the Beast Pirates, and they are literally enslaving Wano, bro. So, I don't know. Whatever, I don't care. Well, Nami was, like, literally forced into it by Arlong and stuff. Was Speed forced? I mean, none of this has been established. Okay, anyway, I don't care. It's One Piece. It doesn't matter. This is a minor enough character. Hashtag mind break, whatever. Forced impregnation. She's going to get in that horsussy, you know? It's going to be good. And she's going to be rebirthed. This is how she wants her to be her new mommy. It's going to be great. She's a horse with tits. What more can you ask for? That's fair. She's just doing her job. That's true. I can think of a couple other paramilitary organizations throughout history that were simply doing their job, and I give them a pass, you know? All right, anyway. Komurasaki and Kin and everyone else, they're kneeling. Who is that? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. It's been 20 long years. Oh, is Oda describing how long Wano has been going? A meme about Talking Pirate stream and the kneeling panel. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, let's just read it, shall we? Let's just go. Hopefully it doesn't get me banned. Look, Carrot deniers and raid succeeders and everyone else, they're kneeling. Who is that? I mean, absolutely accurate, you know, makes sense that you all need to kneel, you know. But it's just when everyone around you, when you're a normal person, right? When you're thinking just generically clearly and everyone around you is schizoing out, you know, it's not that you're like a hero. It's that they're the ones who need to change something else, you know? So I'm taking my W here. The raid succeeded. You know, it is what it is. But what can you do? Anyway, this is hilarious. Keep them coming. Good memes. Breaking the conditioning. Okay. So here he comes. It's been 20 long years since my father died. Okay, they kneel. Ashura Doji. Okay, before we go on, can we have some bets? All right, 1s or 2s in chats. All right, is Ashura Doji actually dead? I'll tell you my opinion in a moment. All right, 1 for dead, 2 for alive. Is he dead? Press 1 for death. Press 1 for death. Press 2 for alive. Is he dead or is he alive? 1 is dead, 2 is alive. What do you think? All right, I saw a bunch of 1s. I'm seeing more 2s now. 2, no one dies in One Piece. His name is Pashura Doji. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm missing the meme. Okay, we're seeing a lot of 2s. I am the only sane One Piece fan. Zora will impregnate, not Kuina.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Axel meme. Oh yeah, right. Let's any big fans of that number? 1, his name doesn't start with P. Ah, right. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Will of P. No body, no death. Simple. Okay, but I have to point to one counterpoint and how I feel. If I recall, Ashura Doji, quote unquote, died from an explosion, right? We have to bring up Pedro. But the thing about Pedro, the thing that really set Pedro apart, and I think in Oda's mind gave him permission to kill him, and I find this to be the most, like, hack, fucking exhausting, like, overdone writing, is that Pedro had all his life stolen from Big Mom and had 2 nanoseconds of life left, you know, which Oda obviously did so that, like, we wouldn't feel so bad about him dying. which was fucking cringe writing, but okay, whatever. It's what he did to make himself feel better about killing him. So Asura-doji is a youthful sprite in the prime of his of his youth. So will he die? Will he die? It's a tough one. I'm kind of split right down the middle, which means I'm really not sure if he's gonna die or he's gonna live. I could really see it either way. Man. Like if he dies, it wouldn't be that different from the way that Pedro died, sort of. Only he, I'm joking. I know that he's like, I don't know, fucking 40 years old. But that's pretty young in One Piece. You know, I don't know, people live a while. I think it would have been written into the ceremony here if he lived. I think it's over, Doji Bros. He could show up, but then okay, but seriously, you gotta think about this. What would it look like for him to show up? Are they going to sift through the ruins of Onigashima and find him? I mean, I don't know. They'll probably do that to for lore dumps or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I had to guess, considering that Oda is killing more characters now, I mean, again, there's always going to be, it's so easy to point to Pell, Poundy Pussy, fucking who else? Just other ones. I'm going to guess. I mean, this could change. I think that he is dead. And the reason is because it would be so annoying for him to come back. I swear to God, if he just doesn't show up again for this arc, and then in a goddamn cover arc, if fucking Asura-doji shows up alive in a cover arc, Mom's gonna freak. I'm going to fucking lose it if that happens again. I swear to Christ. Stop. It's just bad writing. Asura-doji cover arc. That would be peak. But I mean, look at us. All right, Bon Clay. Bon Clay was the other example. It's going to happen. It might well happen. I'd say I can't say it's a 0% chance. I can't. From 2025, Nate, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Asura-doji, a character that no one cares about, and his dying would have been good and added stakes, but retroactively, because I'm a coward, I will bring him back, because I'm just like Poundy Pussy, because I'm a coward, Oda, and I need to have my cake and eat it too. Fuck that guy, man. It will happen. You are coping. Just bring it back now, man. If you're going to bring him back, just bring him back. All right, I'm going to take a side. I think right now, with the evidence we've got, I think that he is... Oh, God. He died from an explosion, too. That's like there was Pedro, but Pedro... I think that he did die. I'm 51% toward die as opposed to survive. That's the best I can do for you. I know. It's just a lack of moral courage. Oh, right, yeah. This is how Oda thinks. No, Nate, we already experienced his death, so we can undo it now. Oh, God, guys, I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you. Whatever. I mean, I won't bother telling you who, but it doesn't really matter. But just for whatever point, I've been talking to someone who's reading, I know someone who's reading One Piece right now for the first time. For the first time they're reading One Piece. They're halfway through what's come out so far. And they've been spoiled about Nika. Okay? They've been fucking spoiled about Nika. So tell me to my fucking face that it doesn't make a difference that this Nika shit happened, or that all the wikis are getting updated. The information is out there. People are going to get spoiled. And just imagine if you knew about Nika from chapter 1. I mean, this guy didn't know about it from chapter 1. Just imagine it. It will fuck with your appreciation of the series. It will make it worse because it's bad writing is what it is. Okay, all right, but we don't need to get into it. I just had to bring that up because it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. It was not planned. Making a Paramecia suddenly a Zoan for no fucking reason is cringe. I'm sorry, I don't want to make you depressed, but it's just, they gaslight me, man. They gaslight me. They say it's peak piece. They say it's so fucking good. And now, in my personal life, I'm experiencing the fucking costs that they said didn't exist. Ugh. But Nate, the sound effect said Nika. It actually didn't say Nika in chapter 1. It said just knee, because they mean smile. Okay, all right, you're right. We don't need to get depressed. All right, let's focus on the good stuff, all right? Okay, all right, yeah, Dakota's like, let's not get depressed, because this chapter's got some keto, guys. It's not like I put it all in Goda or anything, guys. It's not like I'm praying. I'm praying to weaken Acta. It's not at all like that, guys. I'm not coping. Oh, he's shaking in his boots right now. All you Goda boys are quaking right now. I've seen through his gambit. All right. Too bad I'm onto your game. I'm a mental fortress over here. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's focus on this stuff. All right. Let's try to read through without me getting massively distracted for once. All right. Let's see if that's possible. Okay. It's been he did 20 fucking years. He did 20 fucking years in the can. He ate grilled cheese off the radiator. He I wanted to fuck a woman, but I couldn't. So I compromised. I ate grilled cheese off the radiator, bros. Okay, here's Momo, fresh out of the can. All right, he did it. Here we go. I'm sorry. I got distracted. It's been 20 long years since my father died. Okay, and let's focus on the fact that go home and get your shine box. There it is. That's the one. All right. The kneeling. All right, all this stuff. Okay, look, I'm just going to say as we get into this, Wano has had some Kino. All right, undeniably. The fucking, I mean, we talked about this in the chat before. Everything about the actual samurai themselves and the aesthetics of the samurai is fucking awesome. I love it. I think Odin was overdone. All right, too much fucking Poochie energy from Odin. Okay, but once we were past his flashback and stuff, the samurai themselves jumping out, the Tsunachi, you know what it is. Odin, Nitoryu, two-sword style, when they all pull out. Okay, Odin, a little bit of cringe. All right, a little bit base, a little bit cringe. All right, I like a lot of things about him. But when they pull up with that two-sword style, that's the Kino right there. All right, that's the based and red pill shit that we're waiting for. It's just that Wano was so fucking overstuffed. What did Chikuto say here? This is like a cool samurai manga crossed over strangely with One Piece characters. A little bit, yeah. A little bit, yeah. I mean, yes, Laugh Tale was a hype chapter. It's true. I mean, there were some issues there with the whole movie thing. But yes, it was great. It was great. That was a great moment. We love the Toei laser beams. Yeah, they're true Sakuga for sure. All right, point being, the samurai stuff, like the Japanese aesthetic, the fucking Sakura, you know, man. King of Lighting takes massive issue with Momo and Hiyori not meeting for the first time on screen. I don't care about that. I don't know. I don't care. And maybe they didn't. I don't know. That's not an opinion that I have at all because I just don't care. This is great, is the point. Okay, let's move on. All right, my dad died and I'm here now. Okay, father. Okay, here comes the reveal. Father, don't tell me. You have done exceptionally well to have survived this protracted winter. Okay, here he comes. Oh boy, here we go. The freedoms of the Fire Festival shall not end tonight. Starting tomorrow, all of you will be able to live as you wish. Yay! We were Tascatade by my man. Okay, Momo hype. Here we go. What? But Orochi, what about Orochi, though? Because these guys don't know. They got no idea, man. Wano was 4 years. It's been a long time. But we're through, man. We're through. You may drink as much as you please. Hey, it's that guy. This guy's like, drink as much as I please. Sign me up. Well, you no longer will be charged for clean water. Excuse me, Momo, you're really just gonna undermine the economy like that? Not very based and anarcho-capitalist pill of you. Okay, very cringe. The toxic factors that have ravaged our land will be abolished. Slavery will cease to exist in Wano from this day forward. Okay, a little bit of cringe. All right, the slavery kind of based, you know. It was really effective, you know. If I choose to sell myself into slavery, damn it, as a proud anarcho-capitalist, who are you to interfere, big government? Keep your shit out of my enslavement. Yeah. Keep your government out of my enslavement. Momo-kun. 4 more okay, so she's realizing it's Momo. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, blah, blah, blah. 4 more factory workers died today. It may be our turn to go tomorrow. Okay, all right. Little flashback, right? Child slavery. Did anyone say child slavery? Okay, here we go. Yeah, Wano's GDP is plummeting, bros. So what if we need to enslave a few thousand million people? We need that GDP, boys. We need it. And he's building that wall too. Fascinating. You don't want to drive down workers' wages? What are you doing, Momo? You fool. Maximize GDP at all costs. Factory. Okay, people are dying. Okay, so here's sad Tama. Very sad. Okay, wait. I am prepared to be betrayed for this. Oh, berated for this. But Wano has been 1,000 years of pain for me because I do not care about the Naruto-esque samurai in my wacky magic pirates manga. Don't get me wrong. If Wano was a standalone series, I'd be into it, but it's not. And it feels so out of place to me. I've been waiting so long for it to end. Well, I would say that one of the strengths of One Piece is that it goes from new environment to environment generally fast. So if you don't like an arc, as sometimes just happens, like Skypiea, for example, or whatever, sure, like I get wanting to be through that. I mean, for me, One Piece has always been a jump from like new world to new world, and I also pretty much like the samurai aesthetic. And like, dude, from way before, as we saw Wano start to get gassed up and up and up and up, as Oda hit that gas for Wano and like Odin, and it being like the super special, most important place where the fucking, of course, the fucking poneglyphs were made there. Jesus Christ, like what? Okay, we're gonna learn how. Instead of like any other kind of lore, I've been like, oh god, Oda's going to jerk off Wano so fucking hard, and he did. Odin and Wano. Okay, but the good parts were good, the cringe parts were cringe. That's my thoughts. Okay, anyway, all right, back to Tama. Factory. Okay, people died. Who should tell Tama? She has to know. My face when she doesn't join the crew as my new daughteru. Please no. Oh, Tama, this will be difficult to hear, but your father and mother are. Okay, this is a funny face. It is an unironically funny face, but it's sad. Resties. Okay, there you go. Buries her family. That's really sad, man. Aw. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to read this a bunch of times so I can really soak in the emotion. Her parents buried, and then now she's on the street, man, selling hats. I mean, I don't know if she has somewhere to go. Like here, I mean, where'd she even like get the materials to make the hats? What's the infrastructure of her business? What's her tax policy? You know, does she have what's her supplier for the reeds that she gets for these hats? You know, selling. Oh wait, here we go.
Let's blow those whining women back to the Dark Ages right where they belong.
Isn't it beautiful, boys? The ancient land of Japan.
She's really hoping for a Japanese banana. She starves to death. The ancient land of Japan. Okay. Alvin! Okay, alright, moving on. So she's making hats. Alright, cool. Lore bros? Remember how Tama taught Ace how to make hats? I'm loring! I'm gonna lore! Oh god, it's all coming together. Okay. Woven hats for sale. Sorry, Komachio, but no one bought any today. I'm acing! Alright, there it is. Okay, one hat, please. One hat, kudasai. Ooh, I bet that'd be... Oh, I don't know the counter for hat. Hitotsu kudasai. That's the generic item counter, but I don't know hat. Ichiboshi kudasai. Alright, I'm just doing my little Japanese for myself. Ignore that. Okay, moving on. Wow, Tengu desu ne. Hi, Tengu desu. You're an orphan, I take it. Please do not give in. It will only be a few more years. Dude, this is the Alex Jones of their land, right? Soon the Kozuki clans, soon you gotta understand, it was all a false flag operation. And, they're actually not in control. It's the interdimensional demons. And, we rise up, and 1776 will commence again when, the Toki no Mi fruit pays off in 20 years from now. Like I said, Toki's been talking about, how they're coming through from the interdimensional rift. And she's, my man Momonosuke is gonna do it. Very based. I love to see a proud patriot like my man here. It's gonna happen. Hey, by the way, I forget. Oh yeah. Trump is secretly Shogun of Wano all along. You gotta trust the plan, man. You gotta trust the plan. Can I get some T's in chat to trust the plan, please? Okay. By the way, was this guy a human? Lots of T's. Okay, love the energy. We're big trusters here. Orochi is literally a lizard person. Oh my god! In only 2 more weeks, yeah. This guy's a human, right? Or he's not like a literal Tengu? Am I remembering this right? Or is he like a literal... No, wait. You know how I know? You know how I know he isn't a literal Tengu? It's because, because if he was a Tengu, Oda would feel a need to autistically explain with his stupid ass retarded systems that like he's actually a fish man of a certain variety, blah blah blah. He's a crow that ate a devil fruit. He's Orochi. Okay, you know what? Now I need to look this up. He has the Zoan model. Okay, we're memeing now. I don't actually know. Let me see. Tengu One Piece Man. I don't know. What's his name? Okay, no, I think he's just a human. Okay. So, okay, he's just dressing up, I guess, right? So, Tenguyama Hitetsu is a swordsmith, blah, blah, blah. Descendant of Kotetsu. He lives with Tama. He appears to be a human, just into cosplay. Okay, that's fine. Although, I mean, dude, Oda could any day now come out and reveal that this guy literally ate, like, the Tengu devil fruit. He's gonna do that shit. That's the kind of hackta shit we're dealing with. All right, hackta prices are they're peaking. They're going up a little bit, man. Shout out to Tengu Man and Mega Man 8. Oh, I don't remember him at all. What power do you get from Tengu Man? The power to have a long nose? Help me out about that. I'm curious. Okay, anyway. So you're an orphan, I take it. Please don't. Okay, so we're trusting the plan here. That's what we do. Kozuki Warriors are going to come back. Okay, so he gassed her up. He hit the gas, as he does, to get her to believe. To get her to believe. So, okay, so you know what? I'd actually been wondering about this. Something like Tengu Storm or whatever. Okay, fine. They throw tornadoes. Okay, that's fine. So I've been wondering, like, is Kiku like a born and bred, like, vassal of the Kozuki clan? Like, what's actually her connection? I think what we're learning is she didn't have any, like, I mean, it doesn't appear that she had much connection to the Kozukis. It seems like she was just, like, a normal, you know, like, working girl or whatever. Her parents died, just some people. I mean, maybe she was, but I don't think so. And then, like, what's-his-face, Kitetsu, who's obviously a big stan for the Kozukis. He was just like, he's a believer. He's a believer. And so he was like, fucking, did I say Kiku? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Tama, right. He just took her in, and then she, like, became, like, a vassal or whatever, right? I don't know. Just some random girl that got taken in by this guy. Because wasn't she introduced as, like, a acolyte or something like that? Like, of the Kozukis? Okay, whatever. I guess it was once you get to know this guy. Anyway, this is cute. Look at her face. I like this. Is that really true? I'll keep going. I'll be okay. All right, this is cute and endearing. This is this is good. And you know what? Looking back on it, you know, I do like Tama. You know, is Otoko better? Yes, obviously, but she's a bewitching kunoichi. That's right, as we all know. She's cute. I like that she gave Luffy the food. That was like a good hook to the whole food thing. I don't know. Again, like none of that was quite as hooking. You know what's a thing that I like better? That's very similar. Like, okay, obviously, like I like Alabasta more as a whole. Again, okay, one is not totally done yet, but still. That guy, I believe his name is Tutu. Remember Tutu from Alabasta? Tutu being like this former like wealthy businessman who was really fat. Like the thing where Luffy sees him, where Tutu is like digging out that he's digging for wells over and over and over again. Oh my god, dude, the synergy of Alabasta is like it's like why people love Oda so much, man. It was so fucking good. No one remembers Tutu from Alabasta? Well, that's because they're idiots, and they should. In fact, I'm just gonna make sure that's the right name. I'm like 90% sure that it is. Let me see. One Piece Tutu. Shit, Alabasta. Let me see. It's Koza's dad or whatever. I'm gonna search up Koza. I want to make sure I have his name right. Yeah, Koza. Oh, Toto. All right. Okay, thank you. See? Okay, I fucked up his name, but you know what I mean. And his brother was in that cover arc with what's-his-face. Toto's base, Tutu would buy NFTs. Yeah, for sure. Okay, where is the shit? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Toto, right. So that guy's based. The father was... No. The father was a consummate opposer of the rebellion. Dude, his character was awesome. His character was so fucking good, Tutu. Gedatsu, yeah. His brother shows up in Gedatsu's arc. He's the one who digs the hot springs. Oh, wait, dude. Okay, you know what? The 4Kids dub calls him Tutu. I was literally correct. His name is Toto, but 4Kids called him Tutu, and that is what I'm remembering. So I was literally correct as I was first told the name. So, okay, 4Kids is fucked up, and they made a mistake. For some reason, they did. I'm looking up on the wiki right now. His name, can we get?
His name's Solo, he's just like a samurai. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Fascinating stuff, right? Absolutely. You get the deep cuts here on Talking Pirates, right? And, okay, I just want to say this, because, whatever, I'm in the middle of it now, right? Okay, why was Toto, as I guess is his name now, based 2.5 hours to read a chapter? I don't care. I'm going in deep. That guy was the Tama of his arc, where he was the dad of Koza, who was leading the rebellion. He refused to fight against the king because he had too much belief in him, whereas Koza was more pragmatic about it and was like, bro, the king is acting up, and Koza had every right to believe that. But Toto had too much faith in, like, the king and the kingdom and stuff, like, maybe pathologically so, but nonetheless, it was badass, man. And he personally committed to the struggle by digging out, it was Yuba, that one town over and over, and Crocodile, it was like proto fucking Skypiea. The way that Crocodile's power was so perfectly integrated into the arc of Alabasta. Oh my God, causing the sandstorms. Like, literally fucking with a character specifically who was trying to dig out one specific town. Toto trusts the plan, and so do I. Like, the Kino, we know that Crocodile personally, specifically was resulted in the suffering of these characters. Oh my God, Toto was so Pete Goda. Like, one of my favorite characters in the series, at least as one of these, like, kind of like arc hook characters, you know? Toto was Kino, and I Neil. That was Pete Goda right there. Dude, the way Crocodile is integrated into that is so fucking good. Almost as good as Eneru, obviously. No one could beat Eneru when it comes to integration on that level. So good, man. You know, Croco could have been a little more interesting, but, like, again, his Secret Agent vibe was great. Okay, anyway, just wanted to say that, like, compared to that, Tama has similar vibes. I like her, but I think that, like, she's not as, like, personally connected, so it's still good. I get that Kaido caused some problems for her, you know, I get it. But you know, I don't know, not quite as good. And, like, serving a bowl of rice as the last bowl of rice, it was a good idea. I like the way Oda wrote it. I'm just saying some of the arcs I think had even better stuff, you know? Tutu was voiced by Goku in the 4Kids dub.
And there's a guy that's a little bit based.
Bazinga.
Pretty based. Okay, all right, let's finish this chapter, shall we? We're almost there, and we've got one last thing to do. Well, you say literally killed her parents. I mean, the new tyrannical rule that fucked up the world, like, you know, they were indirectly killed, but, you know, like, yes, I understand it was a direct consequence of the actions of these other guys. I'm just saying that gives you less of, like, an immediate hook onto, like, the villain of the arc specifically, which I like. Crocodile literally, specifically himself created the you know, conditions, like, literally with his devil fruit power. Was awesome. And, like, his devil fruit power was part of what was fucking up the specific arc. So good. Just like Eneru. Okay, anyway, moving on. Crocodile's personality and character works for what he is, a foreign business that's government sanctioned, profiteering off war and civil unrest. Very true. Very true. I know. I'm dragging. Okay, all right. Here we go. This is why the rewatch Chads are truly goated with the sauce. They can skip all my meandering. Okay. So here we go. Tama's done. Okay, she loves Nami. Now, why does she run to Nami? I mean, I'm merely curious why she just said that, like she thinks of Speed as her mom. Okay, seriously, think about this. She thinks of Speed as her mom. When her mom is here, she goes and hugs Nami. Yeah, are you rushing or dragging? Slap.
And there's a guy
no, that's not it. I want to play. There it is. Because everyone loves Nami, right? Okay, I'm just saying, like, doesn't she have more of a connection with what's his face? Okay, but does Crocodile have a long-lost son who is really a girl that came out of nowhere to help Luffy save the Alabasta? Don't think so. You got me there.
Oh, the Joker, baby.
I mean, Nami does give off motherly vibes, but she just said that Speed's like her mom. Okay, all right, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It'll be a place where you can eat as much as you want every single... Oh, okay, all right. Don't celebrate like this is special, Tama. By the time we leave this country, it'll be a place where you can eat as much as you want every single day. Orochi's tyrannical regime and the menace of Kaido are gone for good. I met a powerful and passionate friends on my voyage. and together our ninja, pirate, mink, samurai alliance raided Onigashima. You know, it's very dramatic. I like the duality of talking about the future. As Luffy tragically died, he used up the last of his lifespan tragically in that final burst of Gear 5th Nika energy. Very sad. You hate to see it. You know, you hate to see it. Why is Momonosuke talking about Luffy's dream? Is he doing that? The Mensa Kaido gone for good? I mean, this is what he wanted, right? Didn't he want him to raid? I don't know, man. Yeah, Jinbei's taking over as the new main character. Based. Very based. Monarchy always wins, boys. All right. Gear 5th, it shaved a fat 5 seconds off his lifespan. I don't know how he's going to recover from that, man. A joke about saying Luffy's dream is the eating thing. I'm not following it. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Moving on. Our ninja, pirate, mink, samurai, alliance, raided Onigashima. Okay, yeah, right. The beast pirates, we killed them. Kaido, Orochi. The monsters that have kept you living in fear have all been vanquished. Nani? A fat Nani right there, for sure. Luffy did the final Getsuga Tensho, and he lost his devil fruit powers forever. He'll get them back, however, after Fullbring.
Bazinga.
Very true. Or maybe they went, eh? Oh no, an anime character is strong. This is bad writing. Who are you arguing with, Stinky? Okay. Is he serious? They were beaten? An awful Orochi's gone. Yes, he did it. Our alliance. He must be saying this because he doesn't recognize that this is Momo, right? Or had he not met Momo? Maybe he hadn't met Momo yet. Yeah, we all got bleached here today. Okay. Yeah, okay, we did it. Woo! Okay, all right, so they're cheering up. They're getting happy.
That's pretty good,
Momo's
right?
looking good. Shadow gifting a sub. Is that what happened? Yeah, thanks for the gift, Reno.
Easy money!
Oh, and
Sure.
Thank you, Baxter.
thank you, Baxter. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We will never forget the pirates and heroes who paved the way to make this possible. There's best girl right there. Psst, Kinemon. I don't know what to say yet. Look at him shake. Look at him shimmy. Hilarious. As they say, fake it till you make it. Okay, based. Yep. What's this? What are you, Momo? Just a figurehead? Does anything in the world still seem scary to you? My name was given to me by my father. It means second to none. I swear to live up to that by restoring this country's barren lands to the paradise they once were. Basically, what he's trying to say is, no, he's trying to say, they're wishing right now they had a Japanese banana, and he's gonna give it to him. X gonna give it to him.
Right?
What's that? Another donation? Well, that calls for a...
Thank you, Baxter.
Thanks, Shadow. I'll need you to lend me your strength. I'm a leader. I'm a ruler, but I respect what my people want. Cringe, little cringe if you ask me, but okay, fine. I've transcended the last 20 years to save this land. From this moment on, Wano will be led by me, Kozuku Momonosuke.
Easy money!
There he is. All right. Momo should have looked weird like Odin, not hot. All right. Sounds like a shit opinion to me. No, this is based. Momo looks great. And we got a little face down here just for comparison. The eyebrows, same eyebrows. I don't know. Looks pretty similar. Samurai Jack vibes, very true. No, this is, in fact, okay, we gotta play it because,
Isn't it
yeah,
beautiful,
there it is.
boys? The
whole
ancient
thing.
land of Japan.
I love Japan, period.
All right, there he is. I think Momo looks great. And I love the long hair. I bet he's going to tie it back in some cool kind of way at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. He looks awesome. He's got his dad's sword. He's got the big Kozuki symbol on him. They got all these moons because Kozuki means like moon light or something. Light of the moon. And by the way, did you notice down here? Some people didn't notice this. I noticed this when I went to the colored pages down here. Look at this. They colored him in. There are flame clouds on the bottom of his shit.
That's pretty good, right?
Flame clouds, boys. Flame clouds. Okay, that's another one for Shadow.
Thank you, Baxter.
Looks awesome, man. He do be missing the top knot, but you know, the aspect of the samurai, you know, is much like the aspect of the kimono, and how it's an erotic garb inherently. because it's meant to be unwrapped, you know? That's the erotic nature. In that same way, the top knot exists to be pulled down. So I think he would look cool with the top knot, but it's about that duality. You can have it up, you can have it down, you know? You can mix and match it. It's fun. I think he looks fucking awesome, man. And I guess just as a nod to having, like, been aged up super fast, it's also, you know, I don't know, it's cool his hair's long. He probably didn't have time to get a haircut. But as we all know, actually, this is a fake, and we actually look like this, boys. Oh, no. Yeah, that's my reaction right there. He got the drip. Momonosuke-sama, you look just like my biological father, Kosuke Oden. Yo! Yeah, that's, no, okay, he looks good. Good, no. I always thought that was a weird laugh for my man Momonosuke. Okay, so he looks great, right? He looks fucking awesome, and he does look, yeah, I'm absolutely crooming over this 8-year-old boy. What can I say? The heart wants what the heart wants, am I right? Okay, but I'm just saying, the flame cloud motif on the bottom, dragon, right? Can we get some G's for good? Yeah, why not? G in the chat. All right, there it is. Age is just a number, boys. Am I right? Look at him. All right. So, okay, he looks cool. Like his design. Okay, great. Awesome. And you know what? Like, he could have gone for, like, really close to Odin. He could have gone for, I don't know, some sort of goofy. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think that making, like, him, like, traditionally, like, cool-looking and handsome. Oh, yeah, let's, we gotta, where's the other one?
They're sexualizing young
boys.
girls, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it.
Yeah, that definitely, that's the quote of the week here. Yeah, he looks like a fairly young Odin's son. He looks like a little bit of a softer boy, but he is a softer boy, you know? He's not the absolutely yoked up Giga Chad that Odin was. But, I mean, yeah, I guess give him time. He might grow into that eventually, at some point, you know? Shota in a Chad body, you know, pretty impressive. All right, so there you go. And I don't know, like, again, like, Momo has been through, I mean, okay, like, Alexander the Great, what? He, like, conquered the world at age, like, 19, right? I'm just saying, like, Momo's been through a lot of shit, so, like, he's gonna be, he's capable of, like, making decisions at a bare minimum, you know? He can do stuff. Also, like, I mean, I guess his brain is, like, better developed so he can, like, make more rational decisions. Because, like, I guess it was fair to wonder, like, should you actually have an 8-year-old, like, run your country? Because, like, when like, a king dies and, like, a prince is very young, usually they have a, what's the term for it? They have a, what was Ned Stark gonna be? He was gonna be the something. Not the vassal, there's a term for it. A regent, yes, the regent. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's got advisors, I guess, so. Anyway, Momo's based. I mean, whatever. He's fucking, like, again, it's a shonen. We don't need to overanalyze this shit. He's an adult now. They're probably gonna make jokes about it. Regent was the word I was looking for. But yeah, whatever. Your brain get worse as you age, though. Yeah, and it caps at, around age 9, and then after age 9, it's all downhill. It's just pure brain rot after that point, you know? The scabbards with the power behind the throne, for sure. Okay, anyway, he looks great. We got the whole gang here together. Ashura Doji is conspicuously absent, so maybe I'm bumping that up to 52% likely that our pink-haired friend is dead. Tochan. Father, I will continue along the path you started, and the hair, the fiery-looking hair, very similar to Odin's long hair. You know, you really only think of the tricorn hat top, the tricorn hat bros. Tol-sama! Yeah, right. I mean, he was a lord, you know. But he did have long hair going behind him, you know. I will continue along the path you started. Momonosuke-sama! Hello, my name is Momo, and my sister is the #1 prostitute in all of Wano!
Big Dick is back in town.
Yeah, that's what they said. He said,
Big Dick is back in town.
And then Chikaido, he said,
anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
That's exactly what he would say in this situation. What Kaido said after he killed that CP0 guy.
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
Bruh.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I hear an emote once. I think that would be funny with this other thing. I play it again. Simple as. Joke funny first time will be funnier second time. And you need to deal with that. All right, moving on. What are you doing after this? Eating and resting and going to bed. Because I am tired. Okay, anyway, moving on. So there it is. Momonosuke, Sanji, smoking, Yamato, seething, Frankie, Tama, Nami, Chad Osuke, looking great. We need a BG bulking saga. I gotta lose weight, man. I got to. That's my top priority. I didn't work out today, but tomorrow, I bumped it a little bit this week. I missed my first day, so I had to bump everything, so I'm going tomorrow instead. The true Shogun has returned. My deepest apologies for the delay. Momonosuke-sama! All right, let's just finish this part, and then we'll go back to the YQ, the Yamato question real quick. We need you to bulk and get your lifts up. Yeah, I mean, I do need to do that. I unironically do. And once you have more muscle, it is actually then easier to lose weight. So I don't want to pursue the short-term gains foolishly when I should be bulking. We'll chat about it sometime. Let's do that. Sakura petals dance in a future sky where warriors can finally rest their blades. Okay, here we go. Everyone's happy. 8 years of age. but 28 years of body, so he's totally legal, says Oda crammed into these panels. To which Oda, I would absolutely say...
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
As they drift in the night air of the renowned land of samurai, he may lack physical strength. Now, yeah, so like that thing about like maybe Hiyori and him hadn't met before. Like this might be their first meeting right here, and I kind of hope it is because it's a beautiful moment. You know, I think that it I don't know. Like I didn't look at the framing closely. Maybe it was. Anyway, whatever. I don't even care if we missed their first meeting. I literally don't give a shit. This is a great moment. It's fine. I like her silly meme face. This is after something epic happens. You slip in a little bit of memery right there. Soul piece, right? That's soul piece right there. But he compensates. Okay, right. He lacks physical strength, so we clarified that. But he compensates with his devotion to duty and boundless compassion. Right. When you've gone through this shit when you're a young man, hopefully it makes you a good leader, you know? Yeah, she's very cute. It's very endearing. By the way, I want to restate. I guess we know that Momo has like black hair. Hiyori's hair is so unbelievably hideous. It is horrendous. I just look at this. Just scroll down and look at this. Momo looks fucking awesome here. And then you've got Hiyori over here with her literal puke-colored hair. It's horrific. Oda, why did you make this character so fucking hideous? Okay, all right. That's all I've got to say about it. Very ugly. Just very ugly. Okay. But he's a good man. This man will one day be known far and wide as one of Wano's greatest leaders. Okay, now, quick question on this. Does this mean that, like, he will be known in the modern era as one of the current greatest leaders of Wano? Or will Super Saiyajin Blue? Yeah, exactly. Or will it be that, historically speaking, Momo will be looked back on historically as one of Wano's greatest leaders of all time? I actually am not clear exactly what he means by this. So maybe someone, a translator, he just can tell me. Yukubu says the second one. Are you saying that because you read this, cause you were telling me that Yukubu the other day that you read the, the whatever thing, the fucking scans. This is one of those, yeah, this is one of those things like the Grand Fleet thing and a thing I frankly hate that spoils the story. Yeah, I really don't like, I mean, okay, by the way, I'll just say on that, nobody can look. Yeah, you want to check Yukubu real quick? I would be fascinated to learn if it, if it clarifies that, because I want to check that shit out more. Yeah, like, this is, like, what Oda is doing here, he is literally spoiling the story by saying, like, okay, nothing else is going to... Okay, let me just finish. We have just borne witness to the birth of the great Shogun Kozuki Momonosuke! Our young hero stands tall. Okay, based. Right? Oh, the Grand Fleet will start the greatest conflict. Okay, see, the thing about that is, Oda got away with that once. Because he did that shit with, like, the Ace and Blackbeard fight, right? And, the Grand Fleet sure would have been useful in this fucking raid on Onigashima. Why the hell weren't they here? Maybe call them up. Like, you've got time. Summon them. You need to. Like, if they're not going to show up for something like this, when will they show up? It's all for the same goal of becoming Pirate King and getting a fucking raft tail or whatever. Right. So yeah, like, the thing with, like, Oda built up to Marineford with Ace and Blackbeard's fight, and he hinted it a bunch of times, being like, this would be the spark for, like, the Great War. And he did pay off on it, This is different. I mean, again, it's a small thing. It's a little annoying. This is Oda saying, I literally can't do anything to interfere with Momonosuke's rule here. Which, okay, was anything going to happen? No, probably not. But, like, I don't know. It's a little, I feel like a little bit of that same having your cake and eating it too energy, right? He wants to, like, it be like, yes. Like, instead of just letting it sit, like, we believe in Momo. He's been a good man. We trust him. He's got people around him that are going to guide him in the right way. Instead, the narrator just tells us that it's going to be good. Raw chapters say other thing. Let me see here. And by the way, and surely, lads, it wouldn't be the case, right? It wouldn't be the case that the narrator would ever be wrong about anything or maybe update something, right? Right, bros? That would be the most ridiculous kind of writing. It would be too ridiculous to believe. It would be a real stretch of the believability of this, you know what I'm saying? The narrator, who has been, I'm pretty sure, literally infallible in the series, like, he said, like, winner, and then revised winner. What does that mean? What does that mean? Why did the narrator, I mean, he did it because, like, he wanted to, like, do a thing where, like, part of it was, if it was a one-time thing, Oda did it to make it that much more shocking when Luffy did, in fact, get back up, right? It was part of gassing up the Nikaford, right? That's what it was. All right. Whatever, but I mean, it introduces all these doubts, man. I don't know, it's a little annoying. Okay, whatever, anyway. So, you can you'll sleep when I tell you to sleep. We're gonna talk for 3 more hours about this shit. All right, I've got one last thing to say about this chapter before we conclude whether it was Goda or Hakta. It was, you know, things are not bad. Some good stuff happening here for sure. The Yamato question, right? I want to revisit the Yamato question to touch on the possibility, the one other meme. We have 2 winners, one non-cheat winner and one post-cheat winner. Very simple. You're right about that. Okay. The Yamato question, right? Let's check out the Raws. Okay, all right. Before we talk about the Yamato, the YQ, yes, let's look at these scans. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it very well, but let's see here. Okay, it's all on the last page, I think, or like very close to it. Yeah, the man who would become the okay. We got we waited for so long. The flower petals where warriors shall lay down their blades. A great man, age of 8. On his back, okay, were more duty and morals than average. In strength, he is somewhat lacking. Okay, so we're looking at right. Where was that? Yeah, that strength thing is right here. Okay, so there's like 2 more sentences. We hereby witness the birth of Kozuki Momonosuke. Okay, I see Wano in there. This was the thing that was translated. Who shall later be known far and wide across the world as the great shonen of Wano. What's used? Oh, you got Jisho. Okay, sick. The second one you said? Okay. This is Nochi no Yo, after ages, posterity. Oh, like, so in the future. Yeah. Okay. Which is, okay, let's zoom in on that. No, wait, okay, did I have that? Sorry, I fucked it up. Nochi no Yo. Yeah. Nochi no Yo. Yo, you guys Joshi pilled? This is the best website to look up what kanji means. Get into it. Okay, after in life in the future. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, we clarified. So, were the scans wrong then? I mean, again, sometimes they're not perfect. This man will be, okay, this was phrased a little vaguely. But okay, not bad. All right, so in the future, he will be known as, blah, blah, okay, great. All right, he'll be known as one of the great leaders. Okay, fine. Great Shogun of Wano sounds a lot more generic, though, like George Washington was born a great president of the United States. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, all right, great. There it is. We're done. All right, Yamato gods. Let's get into it real quick, which is just to say on that subject that the one other thing that I didn't mention before is let's talk Yamato shipping with your boy Momo real quick, okay? Let's entertain the possibility. Oda's got us covered, man. Sure, he's got the soul of an 8-year-old, but he's got the body of an 85-year-old, right? So will romance with Momo happen? Let's entertain the reality. Okay, just the possibility. How will Yamato feel when she sees Momo? What will that feeling be? Okay, and again, maybe it won't even be romance, right? Maybe that won't even be romance. But might she feel like, oh, this guy is, no, Nate, my Tama coping. He's gonna marry, you're right. No, you guys are right. He should marry Tama, as is. He should marry Tama. I mean, obviously, you know, she likes him. This is the right thing to do, you know, morally, ethically. It's the right move for Oda, for us. This man needs to marry Tama right now. It's only the ethical thing to do. So, she saw him and reacted. Oh, did she? Okay, let's check that. Shit. Okay, my last coat might be going down. My final coat. Okay, where is she? Wait, okay, I don't think that's true. Oh wait, okay, was she at the bottom? Oh, okay, there she is. All right, so yeah. So Yamato is definitely sick because everyone's seeing Momo. Okay, you know what? I saw this during this stream. I hadn't even thought of it before. Seeing this face makes me think now that that whole, like, I don't know, like, she might have seen him with, like, the hearts in the eyes. Sachikudo, I saw your post at the beginning. I thought that was a legitimate possibility for a moment. Now that I've seen this, and, like, she just seems pretty, like, neutrally positive, I think we're done. It's all right. Yamato has the mind of a child. Very true. I think that was pure copium, and I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. All right. Well, and frankly, this also hurts what I think was even the more, like, potentially viable option of, like her, like, getting really attached to him and, like, wanting to, like, do right by Odin and her little, like, you know, fan fiction in her head about being Odin or whatever by, like, you know, helping him. Which I still think is possible, but I don't know. Seeing this kind of neutral reaction makes it go down. They could still talk. Anything could happen next chapter. You know, we just don't know. I'm sticking with, I don't know. I'm saying 75% chance Yamato still joins the crew. Wow, my son is so cool, says Yamato. Bro, when she said that she was Odin to fucking, like, Momo's face, I was just like, what the fuck is she doing right now? This is just very strange. All right, very strange. Okay, but whatever. I get it's kind of funny, sort of, but in a way that is distracting from more important conversations. And can we be done with it, please? The joke was funny for like a moment, you know. Sure did see my dad murdered before me, or was he there? Whatever. His dad got killed. Yeah. Like, imagine your dad was murdered yesterday, and a guy you don't know walks up and says, "Hey, I am your dad." You'd be like, he died, like, I don't know, like a year ago. Like, I remember that. And they're like, no, that's me. Okay. Okay, it's One Piece. It's not that serious. Like, we have to hash out this whole fucking Odin thing, you know? Just, let's get done with it, please, for the love of God. All right, boys. I think we're done. That's the end. Let's look at some colors. Haha, hey, they look fun. They look cool. Yeah, okay, whatever. You look cool-ish, I guess. You look normal. I don't know. Oh, another reason Yamato needs to not join. Actually, you know what? I'm pumping up those numbers. I'm going to give myself 5% more that Yamato isn't joining, and I'll tell you why. Because she has a derivative design. She's wearing Odin clothes still, and I think she doesn't have, like, a design. When we first saw Sanji, he had his design. Nami, basically. Luffy, Usopp, they had a design. She is going to drop this Odin thing. She has to. It's too fucking cringe. And because of that, because she's gonna change, she fits so perfectly into the arc character. And that's what she should be. Please, for the love of God, Oda, please. Okay. Just be a Vivi. It's fine. Like, let's not do the whole Jinbei thing again, you know? This is insane copium, Nate. Jinbei. Yeah, exactly. Jinbei. Stonewall Jinbei, my man, keeping her out the crew. Based and red-pilled. I love you, Jinbei. Jinbei is my new best friend. Thank you. New design, new nerve. Okay, here's the literal last thing before we go. Some people have been talking about, and we have to decide goat or hacked, right? We gotta do that. But last thing, I've heard some people say that Yamato's gonna get nerfed. What do you guys mean by that? Do you mean that she simply will be presented in a way with a lower power level, or will something happen to her to nerf her? Presumably the first one, right? Because, like, we always thought that, like, Kaido must be going easy on her. And then at one point he did say, like, I'm no longer going to go easy on you, Kaido, or Yamato, right? That did happen. Am I remembering that correctly? So, I don't know. Yeah, her ability, I mean, we've seen her fight, like, only Kaido. And, like, a couple other people, I guess. I don't know. And she's got all these, like, Kaido derivative attacks. I just don't care. Why is Neko crying piss? Oh, he pisses out. Oh, someone pissed in his eyes. Kiku just shot a fat stream into his eyes, and Garfield here is, it was a Monday, you know, in defense of Kiku, it was a Monday, so it had to happen. It's lasagna grease. Okay, all right. Anyway, we're done with the chapter. All right, that fateful time has come to decide. Chapter's done. Was it Goda or was it Hakta? It's time to decide. Now, okay, I have to pull this up. I have to show you guys what it is. Okay, good. There we go. All right, the stats are in right now. Goda's at 68%. Hackta at a strong minority of 32%. You know, not bad. We got, is that how, total? Oh, good. Look at all these stats. 77 voters say Goda, and look at how much money was put into this. 224,000 buckaroo bits. While hey, you know what? Strong showing from the Hackta crowd. Of oh yeah, let's we gotta play it. We'll see what happens. There's gonna be some backstorying from some side to the other. 18 people put in 103,000 buckaroo bits. Whew, Goda for Yamato? I don't know, man. Yamato's a little cringe. Okay, you know, Momo. Okay, you know, now my big cringe, my big issue with this chapter. All right, now see, it was pretty weird, man. I mean, it was very strange that Kaido didn't literally get up and Zoro defeat him, because, like, guys, it was foreshadowed for so long that Zoro would bisect Kaido. If Zoro personally doesn't kill Kaido, that makes it a bad chapter. That makes it a bad arc. No other factors are relevant to the consideration. It's all on Zoro. So I'm just, we have to choose. We have to decide. Okay, choose outcome. Ugh. Oh, the hacked energy. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, God. Zoro didn't win. The raid, it succeeded. How could it succeed? But Momo was kind of cool. Oh, God. Goda wins. Yay. All right. Goda. Goda, you win this round. It wasn't the worst chapter in the world. It was pretty good.
I'm the Joker.
Truly, I'm the Joker. All right, now if you bought the dip on Hackta, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You bet it all, and it was all for nothing. You lost it. It was rigged against the Hacktas. I can finally recover from my carrot coin crash, pushing me to over 100,000. Takudo, he's stacking up W's over here. 2 Godas in a row? What is this, a record? What is this, a fucking joke? Yeah, that's pretty much,
Easy money!
Oh, and from all the Godas to all the Hacktas, I think I speak for them when I say a sincere...
Thank you, Baxter.
I'm fucking rich with bullshit Twitch credits. Well, obviously you can convert that into... Okay, good news, guys. There's one thing you can send buckaroo bits on. My new NFT line, I'm stacking some fat BGE apes, and you're going to want to get in on those because those values are going to spike. They're going to go through the moon. It's going to go way over the top. You're going to be thanking Baxter all day for the ability to exchange that for all kinds of goods and services. Thank you, Goda. My kids will also not starve. Bacon Rage bet all his money. Hey, man, you win some, you lose some. What can you do? Baxter bucks. Ooh, that's good. That's good. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. It's been a long one. It's been a fun one. Take it easy, lads. We will be here. Oh, let's just double check. Is there a chapter next chapter? I think that there, or next week rather, of course. One Piece chapter next week. I mean, probably is. I like to do the thing. I like to check the thing every time, just for fun. So that was right. Wait, where's that? 60. Right. Yep. Okay, we got next chapter, and then there's a break. All right, there it is, boys. We'll be here next week for the new chapter, 1052, and it'll be glorious. All right, everybody, it's been fun. Did you see the last video of Ohara? What's your thought? I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to comment now. I haven't seen it. All right, congrats to all our winners. Sumimasen to all our losers. Hashtag thank you, Baxter. All right, see you next week, everybody. Hey, new stream on Sunday, of course. Kingdom Hearts, you know what it is. A toast, Sora Chads. All right, see you next time. Bye, everybody.